Why should you, if you are a tech entrepreneur, conduct an implementation pilot? What we don't want to have happen is a school district, a school, maybe even a teacher buys the tool and it ends up sitting on the shelf. And we have lots and lots of empirical evidence of this, that school districts are spending, upwards of millions of dollars on ed tech products, and then they find that no one's using them. And so that's what we don't want to have happen. Or maybe they're using it currently, so we're trying to keep that happening. We don't want it to get on the shelf. And so what we're really looking for in an implementation pilot is what is needed to maintain use, but high quality use, right? How to get to that level of engagement. Again, that's going to be sustaining and not have your tool sit on the shelf in a year's time. And so to get that, what we're looking for is these clear evidence-backed classroom best practices. What you can do with that then, and this is why it's really important, even just from a sales perspective, is that when you go to a new school district, you can say to the administrators or to the teachers, like, we've done research to find out how exactly teachers need to use it for there to be success, for there to be engagement. So you don't need to worry that you're going to spend all this money and then no one's going to use it, because here we have this evidence to show this is exactly how it needs to be used for there to be success. So what we're really looking to get to is that teacher fidelity. We want all teachers using it more or less the same way. I mean, obviously there'll be some variation, but we're looking for that way of, like, how is it that teachers can use it more or less with fidelity with their students? Because the other important part of this is setting you up for a more effective efficacy study, so that when you have teachers using it the same way, and then ideally you're having students use it the same way, then you can start to understand, what is the impact my tool is having on the outcomes that you care about. Without that kind of level of fidelity, if you have teachers using it all different ways and usage is all over the place, you're not going to have a good efficacy study. You're probably not going to find good results. And by good, I mean just any results. It's not that they're good. It's not that they're bad. It's just that you're not finding results because you have so much variation in how the tool is being used. So if you can get to a point where your tool is being used with fidelity, then we can say, okay, good. Now let's try to understand the impact here. We don't have to account for all of that variation. And then we're likely to at least discover what the impact is.